Mexican, and LGBTQ+. Who is Ada Lillian Franco? She is 21 years old and is a child of undocumented parents. She is out to some but not all and identifies as a lesbian. The stress of undocumented parents on her has especially stemmed after a spike in recent years after the 2016 presidential election of ethnic racial profiling and discrimination, which has contributed to added stress on top of the stress from being undocumented and trying to navigate a community that criminalizes socially and isolates them. The intensifying fear of being part of the 1.5 million families torn apart by deportation weighs heavily on the children and parents. This produces fear, hypervigilance, depression, and mistrust of law enforcement officials. This has to do with the parents' ethnic racial socialization. The LGBTQ plus acceptance in a Mexican household. Researchers found that men are more often rejected by their families than females. Additionally, those that tend to have a stronger familialism may have a higher internalized homophobia. The importance of the familialism structure affects and impacts outness as being a part of the LGBT plus community. Therefore, the Latina/Latino feels that they are supported by their family unit, then they are more likely to be out to people in varying settings. Compared to previous studies on specifically bisexual men, Latino men, familialism does not serve as a barrier, but instead predicts overall outness of LGBTQ plus Latina/Latinos. Additionally, it has been found that family acceptance leads to overall better mental and physical health in LGBTQ plus individuals. Concludingly, Ada Lillian has several stressors on her psychological well-being, some stemming from childhood, as she was growing up as a child of undocumented immigrants. Her ethnic racial socializations taught her to live in constant fear and stress that any moment her family could be ripped apart. Therefore, her familialism is strong and significant in her life. She's out to some of her friends and family, but not her parents and older generations. Her fear of lack of acceptance and potentially losing her family unit contributes to her stress and overall psychological well-being as well. Therefore, I feel that this project has encouraged me to look deeper into her journey and mental health so that I can support her and understand her better. Ultimately, I hope that by learning all this makes me a better girlfriend to Ada Lillian.